Ben Davison, trainer of Tyson Fury, was asked about the Tyson Fury-Deontay Wilder rematch, and this is what he had to say about it. When asked if the rematch will definitely happen next, Davidson told the Boxing Social podcast, "No, not really, because we have to look at a lot of things. Going over there again is obviously a big risk. We've already seen. Or do we do it over here? And if we do it over here, it'll have to be a stadium fight, which would possibly be in the summer, which possibly means that Tyson needs to get out there before then. We've got a lot to assess the situation first. But could it potentially happen? Yes. Despite Fury's insistence that he wants another big bout against one of the division's top two next, his coach thinks otherwise and would prefer for Joshua and Wilder to face one another. What do I personally think myself? Davidson continued, I think that Tyson has been out of the ring for 2.5 years and he stepped in to fight one of these two men. I think that those two need to get it on now. It's been 3 years and they have not managed to get a fight organized between the pair of them. I think them two need to fight and Tyson Fury will fight the winner of that. That's how I think it should be. To me, I think Tyson should come out and explain that. I've shown you boys how it's done. It's about time you both stepped up to the plate. I think that needs to happen because I think it's damaging for the heavyweight division. If Tyson hadn't stepped up for that Deontay Wilder fight, then it would have been in shambles for the heavyweight division. But because he did, it took the heavyweight division to another level. So basically, in a nutshell, Ben Davison says that there's no rematch for Deontay Wilder when it comes to Tyson Fury. And I've already brought this up in my video about if Tyson Fury was smart, that he wouldn't take the fight. So I'm not shocked that Ben Davison is saying something like this. It's actually the smart thing to do. But at this point, for somebody like Deontay Wilder, it's nowhere to run. See, like I said before, this fight only put him in a very bad situation. It put him in a position of nowhere to run, meaning that if Tyson Fury doesn't want to fight you, you know Dylan White's lurking out there for you. You know Dominic Breazeale is lurking out there for you. You know Anthony Joshua is lurking out there for you. The point is Deontay Wilder can't fight no more soft touches. There's no more room for that, so it's nowhere to run. So the smartest thing that he can do is actually fight Anthony Joshua rather than to risk losing his WBC belt against somebody else and somebody else cashing in and getting that payday, and then AJ getting off of the hook easier as far as financial wise, because whoever he's going to have to fight to get that belt from the person that got it from Deontay Wilder, he's not going to have to come to the table as half as much as he would with Deontay Wilder. So what Wilder team is doing is just beyond me. At this point, it's without a shadow of a doubt that Deontay Wilder is ducking, and it's very shameful. Like, not even his fans can even stick up for him now. You see the LDBC silent as fuck, because ain't nothing that you can say now. But I do find it funny, and I find it very ironic that the same thing that Deontay Wilder and his team and the LDBC and the Wilder fanboys tried to do to Anthony Joshua reputation-wise happens to be the exact thing that happened to Deontay Wilder. So while they're sitting up there trying to tarnish Anthony Joshua's name and trying to make him look like a coward and trying to force him to bow down to some demands that rightfully he shouldn't have to bow down to because he's being the A side, but basically trying to make him look like he's the one ducking and he's the coward and he's the one that's taking the easy roles and he's the one that's fighting the bums. Everything that they tried to put on Anthony Joshua came to fruition when it came to Deontay Wilder. So all that stuff he tried to do to Anthony Joshua ended up actually happening to him. You tried to destroy that man's reputation, and in return, your reputation, and not only that, your facade got exposed in the process. Deontay Wilder thought that using Anthony Joshua to boost his profile and to boost his popularity, he thought that was free. No, that came with a price. You know what I'm saying? And the price was, now you have nowhere to run. You didn't use this man's name to put your ass in the limelight. But it's the same limelight that's actually the hot spot that's giving you no room and it's nowhere for you to run. So the smartest thing that Wilder could do is actually accept his fight. Now, he cannot accept his fight and then fuck around and have Dominic Brazil come in and spark his ass out and take his belt, or have Dylan White come in, spark his ass out and take his belt, or anybody else. Because Shelly Finkel already admitted, and it's not like he needed to admit it, on the Boxing Voice, when that 3-hour press conversation, he said that he protected Deontay Wilder from Vladimir Klitschko because he didn't believe he could beat him. You know, on top of Deontay Wilder openly ducking Anthony Joshua for the whole world to see. And there's no denying it at this point. There's no denying it at this point. At this point, everybody can see everything that I've ever said about Deontay Wilder unfolding in front of your eyes. So I don't want to hear how I was hard on Deontay Wilder and how was Deontay Wilder this, how Deontay Wilder that. Dude's a bitch. Straight up punk. And just think about that, especially if you are an American and you grew up watching great American heavyweights. Just think, you would never see the day when you would see an American champion duck a British fighter. Think about that. If you're from America, you know what I'm talking about. Because we ain't never give British fighters their proper respect. We always look at them as soft, weak chins, can't fight, no toughness, no, you know what I'm saying? Always. But who would have ever thought, if you could go back and if you could tell the Evander Holyfields, the George Foremans of the world, that you would have an American heavyweight champion ducking a British fighter, they'll fucking laugh at you. But that's how sad this shit is. Truly pathetic. Anyways, I'm going to leave the link in the description box. Leave your comments in the comment section. I'll be back at y'all later today. Bruce Vane, I'm out.